My gosh, Becky, I think we have been getting rain in Middle Tennessee for the past 3 freaking decades. No, I'm just joking. It feels like decades, though. I think we've been getting consistent rain for about 3 weeks straight. 3 or 2 weeks. I don't know. It's all blending together. And anyway, today I want to make a video to tell you guys about a deal that I found at a store that you guys all know of. But before I do, if you guys would do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe. Yes, I am driving right now. It's the only time I have to make this video, so suck it. In any case, guys, today I want to make this video. Look at this guy. Like, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, he's peeling out. Ooh, that guy was mad. Look, road rage in full effect right now. And that's why you guys got to listen to these videos. So I usually talk to you guys about many of the things, but lately I've been talking to you guys about less than lethal launchers and self-defense and martial arts and stuff like that. Stuff that I find interesting, right? I'm going to talk to you guys about a deal that I found at the store today that might help you in cases like that you just saw, road rage, right? In the conversation of self-defense. Guys, I found this deal at Costco. Look at this, 4 pepper spray tools that you can get in a pack at Costco for 20 bucks. It was $19.99, guys. 20 bucks for 4 of these. That's a deal. That is a deal. And guess what? In the state of Tennessee, you can actually use pepper spray. Some states you're not allowed to use those kind of things, which I think is ridiculous. I don't know offhand which ones they are. I think it's like California, New York, places that are ridiculous like that. Look, and if you guys live there, I'm sorry, but your states are ridiculous. You should be able to defend yourself. And pepper spray is one of the most effective ways that you can do so, all without having to carry a firearm and or less than lethal launcher, right? Pepper spray is something that many times over has been proven to be super effective in keeping you safe or deterring an attacker or stopping somebody that wants to do you bodily harm dead in their tracks. So guys, at Costco, you can get this 4-pack for 20 bucks. That means you can give it to your wife, your mama, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your sister, your brother, your kids, whomever, right? Because you could give it to whomever, and they have a better chance. Of course, use it responsibly. Make sure that they are trained and stuff like that. At protecting themselves, though. At protecting themselves. I thought it was an awesome deal. Sometimes I just find random things, and I'm like, I gotta get me it because that's a good deal. I haven't tested these. I've tested many pepper sprays in my day. But I'm sure this is pretty similar to other offerings that are out there. I do want to see how far this goes. It says 16 feet. It has max strength because they're all going to actually advertise that. And it's the same ingredient as used by law enforcement. So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for you. Comes in a 4-pack. It's made by Guard Dog Security. I'm not actually familiar with Guard Dog products, to be honest with you. But yeah, 16 feet, expires in 4 years, free replacement in the event of use. Free replacement in the event of use. What does that mean? What? So you got to use it. So how does that go? You got to like register it. And then if you claim to have used it, they'll give you another one. That's actually a really good deal. I'm trying to wonder, like, how does a company verify that and stay? I mean, that's a good deal, right? Like, you would buy it. I guess they're just banking that people don't do that. But like, that's a good offer. And they say, hey, like, maybe I had to use it for whatever reason. Could you send me another one? And they send it to you. That's a good deal if they do that. That's 20 bucks, guys. So possibly getting 5, 6. Hopefully you guys never have to use it, but still, nonetheless, I think that's a really good deal. Now, some of the things that you have to be mindful of when you're using pepper spray is you could spray yourself, indirectly get effect from the spray, like, from people attack. 16 feet is not that far, especially with weather like we've been having, like windy, gusty weather. It could just come back and get you, and that's something that you have to deal with. So keep that in mind. I guess it is better than the alternative, right? It is better than being beat up, robbed, raped, whatever these attackers are trying to do to us, all these criminals. it is better, right? Like it's better. I would spray somebody all day long and get some you know, residuals, if you will, just so that I ensure that nothing else happens. At least I can just wash my eyes out, right? Getting robbed and unfortunately raped for some people is like not a good thing. But in any case, guys, I just want to kind of bring it at you, let you guys know that there's a deal out there. I'm sure there's other deals that are similar with other places, you know, Sam's Club and things of that nature. I'm trying to find a parking spot right now, and none of these lines are actually drawn out. So I'm not sure if I'm actually in the lines or not, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Let me just get behind this guy, and then I'll just blame it on them. Guys, I hope you guys are all doing well. I need to make another video kind of going over some of the capabilities of my gavel carry. I guess what we're calling it, Grimberg carry is what everybody calls it. So I'm excited about doing that. I need to actually do a comparison video. The three of my biggest launchers that I like, guys, and I know I'm kind of ranting right now, but what am I trying to say? The three favorite launchers that I have is the S2 from Salt Supply Company, my X68, of course, like a lot of other people, and then my Grimberg carry. All of those, I feel like kind of fit this certain thing that I was looking for. That's why I have three of them, right? Like the carry's small, it's concealable, it still packs a punch. So there's that. My X68 is like, dude, if I just want to like really hit something hard, that's what I'm going for, my X68. But I'm old reliable, as I like to call it, old faithful, is my S2. And so maybe I have a little bit too much launchers, admittingly, right? Like maybe I could have just gone with the X68 or the S2. But I wanted to have options. And I think a lot of times when it comes to the conversation of self-defense, having options is always a good thing. It can be a bad thing when you get caught up in thinking that you need everything. I think one of my friends, or I should call them my friends, one of the other guys that does less than lethal content or self-defense content, Scaredy Cat. Some of you guys might know him, might not know him. I think he's from the same state as I am. But he preaches common sense stuff all the time, which I absolutely love his content for. But he made a video just recently where he was trying to say, like, don't get caught up in thinking that you have to buy the next up and coming thing. Like, there's so many content creators out there that are talking about the next launcher or this launcher, or like trying to get you to buy that and something. You got to remember, they're all kind of like incentivized to do that. I personally have just bought these things because I find them interesting and I wanted options, because I do think that options is always a good thing to have when it comes to self-defense. Like, you can go all the way up the ladder, right? Like, first you can deploy pepper spray, then maybe you can get into less than lethal. Then if you have to escalate it all the way to a lethal tool, you can do so. The thing is that I have options, right? Like, sometimes, and most of the time, I will say, in self-defense, the reason or the means to cause a lethal response is not really that justified. I hate to say that. So a lot of people would think, if I'm getting hurt at all, I'm gonna kill you. But like, there's a thin, fine line between assault and manslaughter or homicide. It can get crossed really fast. It can escalate really fast too. So you got to be very hyper vigilant and aware of the escalation and like how you're going to respond into any of these situations. But again, the reason why I want to share this, first and foremost, pepper spray, 9 times out of 10 will stop most people. Pepper spray is a really effective means to de-escalate the situation and get you out of the situation. Remember, it's all about getting you out, not staying there and trying to fight. That's a dummy thing to do. Self-defense is all about getting out of the situation so that you don't have to defend yourself, right? That's the biggest thing about self-defense. I think a lot of people get it confused where they think they have to end the conflict themselves. No. Self-defense, and the best self-defense is the one that gets you out of the situation, gets you away to where more professionalized people can handle, like the police or security or whatever it is, right? Like, get away, live to see another day. That's the goal in all of this. Anyway, I'm kind of ranting right now. I've definitely gone beyond just a couple of minutes that I wanted to do making this video. I just wanted to let you guys know. Great deal at Costco right now. $20 for a 4-pack. You guys can get this pepper spray from Guard Dog. Really good deal. With that being said, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe. It really would help. I hope you guys are all doing well. Pieces.